They say success is the best revenge. Sarah Vance proved that wrong. Sometimes the best revenge is watching a $340 million deal crumble because of 12 words you wrote. I'm Karen Miller, her colleague, and I watched this masterpiece unfold. Picture this: Sarah's 10th work anniversary party. A pathetic sheet cake with "Congrats, Sarah." They couldn't even spell her name right after a decade. Her father, Brandon, CEO of Vance Industries, tapped his champagne glass. "Time for fresh blood," he announced. Enter Chad, his nephew, 23, fresh from his 3rd stint in rehab, wearing a suit that cost more than most people's cars. "Uncle B says you'll teach me everything." Chad grinned, offering Sarah a fist bump. Sarah didn't move. She just stared at Brandon. "You're giving him my position?" Brandon shrugged. "He's family, real family." Sarah packed her desk in absolute silence. No tears, no shouting. But I saw her slip something into her bag, a USB drive she'd been updating for years. On it, every contract she'd ever written for Vance Industries, including the acquisition documents for their biggest deal yet. Specifically, Section 9, Subsection 4, which she'd inserted after Brandon had humiliated her at a board meeting 3 years prior. It stated that any transfer of assets exceeding $250 million required explicit written authorization from S. Vance, Chief Operations Officer, non-transferable, non-delegable. 6 weeks later, signing day, Brandon was practically dancing. The buyer's legal team sat stone-faced, reviewing documents. Their lead counsel, a woman who looked like she ate CEOs for breakfast, suddenly stopped. "Mr. Vance, this Section 9 requires Sarah Vance's personal authorization. Not the role, not the department, the person. Where is she?" Brandon's champagne glass shattered on the marble floor. "She's no longer with us." The lawyer's eyebrow arched. "Dead?" "No, I mean not with the company." The lawyer stood. "Then legally, this contract is void. No Sarah Vance, no deal." "Good day, gentlemen." Chad tried to speak. "But I'm the new operations. Are you Sarah Vance?" The lawyer cut him off. "Then you're irrelevant." The buyers didn't just walk away. They called Sarah directly. Her personal number was in the contract as the sole point of authorization. They offered her everything: Chief Compliance Officer, equity, triple her old salary. She accepted, but with conditions. Brandon would have to publicly apologize for discriminatory practices. Chad would need to complete an actual business degree. And Vance Industries? They'd have to pay her consultancy fees for every contract she'd written, retroactively. Brandon lost the deal, his reputation, and half his board's confidence. Chad was sent to community college. And Sarah? She's now worth more than Brandon ever was. Funny how 12 words can be worth $340 million. Family isn't about blood, it's about who treats you like you matter.